When is the recession coming? Is the recession coming? Well, media is talking about this nonstop these days, and we're in an environment where between COVID, the war and conflict in the Ukraine, and now the media talking all about the recession or the upcoming recession, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of uncertainty in the streets. The question, is a recession coming? The answer should be yes, there is a recession coming. If you look back to 1945, there's been 12 recessionary events since that time. Recessions are not uncommon, they happen. We've also had other pandemics, we've had other wars. But when you dig into what's going on, I find it interesting because many business owners are starting to act as if the recession is already here. They're delaying decisions, they're holding back taking actions. They're essentially not moving forward because they're scared. And I understand that. But look at what history has taught us. Tim Cook, who was the COO and now CEO of Apple, has said that they will invest heavily during downturns. There's a reason for that. Airbnb started in 2007, I believe, 2008. Many people will remember what that time was like. Well, Airbnb continued to focus on growth and invest in their business. They've grown considerably and done quite well since then. Another study that I read recently mentioned that companies who tend to cut costs and hold back investing and essentially not take action during times, recessionary times or other challenging economic and kind of environments tend to perform the poorest. And so the long story short here, I believe, and what I've seen over the last couple decades, is that regardless of what's happening in the world around you, there's really only one thing that you can control, and that's how you respond and how you act. You can choose to stick your head in the sand. You can choose to hope that things will get better, to wait for the stars to align for that perfect time, but that rarely exists. The most successful people that I've studied, that I've observed, that I've had the opportunity to meet, they take action. They're always moving forward. Regardless of what's happening around them, they are investing in themselves. They're investing in their business. And you can observe, and I would suggest it's good to know that there is fear and uncertainty in the streets these days, right? The door has been opened and fear and uncertainty are walking down the block. It's good for you to know that exists. You don't want to be ignorant. It's, just acknowledge that it's there, consider it, but you don't have to buy into it. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to welcome it into your world. Again, the only thing that you can truly control in this world is yourself and how you take action or not take action, and how you process the environment around you and what you decide to do with that. So I would personally rather be in the camp of those who make the most progress, who are the most successful in any walk of life. I'm not talking only financially, but just making progress. And progress isn't created by just sitting back and sticking your head in the sand and waiting for that perfect time. It's about taking action, about investing into yourself, about investing into your business, and ultimately moving forward. You too have that choice.